This isn't just an AV receiver. This is Denon's 11.4 channel war machine, built for Dolby Atmos, tuned for 8K, armed with 7 HDMI 2.1 ports and THX Ultra certification. The X6800H doesn't compete, it dominates. If you're serious about home cinema, this is the monster you've been waiting for. The hardware that changes everything. Let's talk about specs, but not in a boring way. Because these numbers, they matter. You're looking at 7 full HDMI 2.1 inputs, all supporting 8K at 60 Hz and 4K at 120 Hz. No gimmicks, no bottlenecks. Every single port is battle-tested and next-gen ready. Whether you're plugging in a PS5, an Xbox Series X, or a high-end 8K Blu-ray player, everything flows through this beast in pure, uncompressed quality. Now here's where it really starts flexing. The X6800H pushes 11.4 channels right out of the box. And if you're hungry for more, it's upgradable to 13.4 channels with a future firmware update. That's full surround, plus overhead, plus front wides, plus 4 subwoofers. All handled independently. All tuned with surgical precision. Add in THX Ultra certification, discrete amplification across all channels, and support for IMAX Enhanced DTS, X Pro, and Auro 3D, and you've got a system that doesn't just sound good. It delivers reference-grade audio performance worthy of professional mixing studios. The sound that breaks barriers. This isn't pretty good sound. This is the kind of sound that moves through your bones. With dual subwoofer outputs, each with independent EQ and delay controls, you're no longer guessing where the boom is coming from. You're controlling how it hits, how deep, how wide, and how hard. Activate front wide channels, and your soundstage expands. Not just left and right, but front and rear, enveloping you in a bubble of precision-tuned audio. It's the difference between watching a film and feeling like you're in it. And then there's Auro 3D, for audiophiles who live for detail, depth, and immersion. This isn't just surround sound. This is elevation. This is vertical space. This is music, games, and movies climbing into the air and circling your head like a live performance. Once you hear it properly tuned, you'll never go back. Gaming redefined. No lag, no limits. Now, let's get to the good part for gamers. Because if you've ever had to sacrifice image quality or sound performance just to get smooth gameplay, those days are over. The X6800H doesn't compromise. It delivers. We're talking ALLM, auto low latency mode, VRR, variable refresh rate, and QFT quick frame transport, all working together to eliminate lag, stutter, and screen tearing. When you plug in your PS5 and hit 120 Hz at full 4K with HDR, it's not just fast. It's flawless. And the audio? Dynamic. Reactive. Alive. You'll hear gunshots whip from rear left to front right. Explosions will ripple through your chest. Every moment is elevated to an almost unfair level of immersion. Oh, and with 7 HDMI 2.1 inputs, you won't need to swap a single cable. Everything stays connected. Everything stays sharp. Room calibration that transforms space. Every room is different. That's the problem. But Denon's solution? It's next level. The X6800H comes with Audyssey MultEQ XT32, one of the most accurate room calibration systems in the consumer world. And it's not just basic EQ. This is time alignment, dynamic volume correction, subwoofer integration, and surround field optimization, all mapped in real time. You place the mic. The system listens. Then it rebuilds your room's sound profile from the ground up. Still not satisfied? You can upgrade to Dirac Live with bass control. And now you're in the realm of studio engineering. Deep tuning, phase correction, crossover management, with visual feedback from your PC or phone. Add in Denon's web-based GUI, and you've got pro-level tools in the palm of your hand. It's not just about fixing your room's flaws. It's about unlocking your room's full potential. Denon versus Denon. Why this is the final boss. You might be wondering, what about the X3800H? Or the X4800H? Great receivers. No doubt. But they're not this. The X3800H is the gateway. The X4800H is the battlefield. But the X6800H? That's the flagship. That's the final boss. It boasts more power per channel, superior DACs, cleaner pre-outs, and a tighter chassis build. It's designed for those who want every ounce of performance and don't want to touch another AV receiver for the next 10 years. If you're building a high-end home cinema or a premium Dolby Atmos zone, this is where you stop. This is where you commit. Because the X6800H has no compromises left. The smart side of Savage. Don't let the brute force fool you. This receiver is smart. Very smart. It's HEOS built-in, which means multi-room streaming, speaker grouping, and whole home control without breaking a sweat. It supports AirPlay 2, Roon Ready, and native Spotify Connect, Tidal Masters, and more. And yes, it works with Alexa, Google Assistant, and Apple Siri. Voice commands, automations, smart home integrations, it's all there, and it works seamlessly. Your living room becomes a responsive, intelligent entertainment hub. One command, play Dune in Dolby Atmos, and the X6800H takes care of the rest. Final verdict, the ultimate receiver under $4,000. This is more than just a product review. This is a declaration. The Denon AVC-X6800H is the most complete, most powerful, most forward-looking AV receiver Denon has ever built, at a price that crushes competitors. If you want Atmos done right, if you want next-gen gaming without lag, if you want audio that doesn't just fill the room but transforms it, this is the one. This isn't a mid-tier unit trying to be high-end. This is high-end. And under $4,000? There's simply nothing better. What would you pair it with? So here's the big question. What speakers are you pairing this monster with? KF's silky clarity? Klipsch's bone-rattling dynamics? Or maybe the smooth richness of Bowers and Wilkins? Drop your dream setup in the comments, and let's build the ultimate home theater together. And don't forget, up next is the head-to-head clash, Denon versus Sony, the $4,000 AV receiver war. So hit that subscribe button now, because one thing's for sure. Boring sound. That's not what we do.